care here is second to none, and I'm proud to be part of the team here at the Weight Loss Center at PinnacleHealth. You're not going to find a comparable program to what we have to offer here.
The decision to lose weight should not be based purely on weight loss. It should be based on long-term health care. And the fact that you're here means that you've made a very strong personal decision, and I applaud you for the courage that you took to get to us and call us.
You'll find the staff and the clinical people at the Weight Loss Center amazingly supportive, amazingly knowledgeable.
They don't make you feel uncomfortable, and they aren't pressuring you to do anything. It's just information. And from when I started to now, it's definitely works.
Once you've made that decision to move forward with changing your life, we're here to guide you in that process. We're here to make sure that you have the support and you have the information you need to continue to make the right choices for you.
We're invested in you. You know, we want to treat you like an individual and help you get through this, because it is something that you're going to commit to for life. And it's a great choice.
A lot of folks say they wish they would have met us like 15 or 20 years prior, and it's a great feeling to have whenever you know that you've changed their life.
I'd like to welcome you here to begin your weight loss journey. Weight loss is a very serious disease process. We take it very seriously here at the Weight Loss Center. Really what we're doing is we're treating obesity and the comorbid conditions associated with obesity. So I don't want you to think this is purely about weight loss. Really what I want you to think of this is treatment of your disease process. Insulin-dependent diabetes, hypertension, sleep apnea. These are very common diseases that occur today, and yet people take it not as seriously as they should. Here, we like to get you through that journey and think of more of treating your diabetic problem, your hypertensive problem, your back problem, your knee problems. Along the way, if you happen to lose some weight, great. You're getting the top what's available to you here in this country. This is what we do, this is what we care about. We care about your outcome, and we care about you making sure that you achieve your goals. When patients come in, we usually offer two methods of weight loss. One is a medical-directed weight loss plan, and one is a surgical-directed weight loss plan.
Some patients who come to this office have no interest in any type of weight loss surgery and they want to have medical treatment. Others are determined that they want to have a bariatric surgery. I will meet with them, or one of the medical providers will meet with them to review their medical history, and we'll decide together which is the best treatment course for them.
The physicians have a tremendous amount of experience. Personally, I've been doing this since 1998, and all my partners are very well trained, and they've done thousands, not hundreds, but thousands of these procedures.
As far back as I can remember, it's always been a struggle. Like, I just couldn't believe that I let myself get to 304 pounds. I knew about the Weight Loss Center because I worked next door at the blood bank, so I knew it was here, but I never came here, but my friend worked here. I was nervous when I was going in, but when I got there, I didn't feel uncomfortable because it was all people like me that were struggling the same as me.
The Weight Loss Center here has years of experience and the best people to help put your mind at ease for this amazing, life-changing decision.
I went to the information session at the hospital, and they told me my different options of surgeries. So then I scheduled my first meeting with Dr. Kiter and met with her, and we talked about everything and went over everything, and she said it would be a good option for me.
The three surgical options that we do offer here at the Weight Loss Center at PinnacleHealth are the lap band, the gastric bypass, and probably the most popular option is the gastric sleeve.
Basically, that is designed to remove a portion of your stomach to help you eat less and become more satisfied with the small volume of food that you take in.
It is not reversible though, so it's a major decision for patients to make, and they must understand that when making that decision.
The other one available is the laparoscopic gastric bypass. Laparoscopic gastric bypass also designed to reduce the amount of food you take in and help you with early satiety and a better success at overall weight loss. By the way, you notice I use the word laparoscopic because most of the procedures we do here are laparoscopic, meaning minimally invasive.
Lap band is probably not as popular as it used to be. So yes, it is a reversible procedure, but you're putting a foreign object wrapped around your stomach, a silicone band, to help the individual to eat less food, consume less food. May work great, may not work for some. So again, come into the information session, have your questions answered.
We make sure that we guide you through the whole surgical process. We meet you several times before surgery, of course in the operating room. We see you post-operatively as often as you need to, but at least 2 or 3 times. We do have team meetings and we review all the patients to make sure that everybody's progressing along appropriately. And then we make sure that you're aware when you come to the weight loss center, you're here with us as a team.
So there's a lot of changes that come along with having weight loss surgery, and most of them have to do with the diet. My goal for patients is to get prepared for surgery, to make some of the changes that are going to be necessary after surgery, and practice them ahead of time. The first time that you'll meet with me, what I basically want to know from you is what your diet is like, what you eat, what you don't eat, just your basic lifestyle, eating habits, anything and everything. We even get into talking about things like what your struggles may have been or what you might have done in the past for weight loss that worked or maybe didn't work, and maybe what went wrong. So really that first visit with me is an opportunity to share, where you're coming from, so that I can help sort of customize things. We'll be able to see what of these goals, maybe you're already, good, practiced, and you have those things, already in your toolkit. If there are some things that are necessary in those goals that you need to prepare for surgery, and you're maybe not doing those already, or maybe you know that's somewhere where you struggle, that's what we can work on.
People always say, well, you chose weight loss surgery because you chose the easy way out. This is by far not the easy way out. This is actually a very difficult process to go through.
You have to go through doing all the medical preoperative stuff, which is 6-month or 3-month diet. Then you have to go through surgery, and then you have to go through the same lifestyle changes after surgery. So it's very cumbersome for some people, but they do well with all of our education and help.
If a patient is interested in surgery, they're going to see me for the pre-op class. And I hold classes at the Community General Hospital to get our patients as best prepared before surgery to be successful after surgery. So they will attend my 1-hour class and get all of the information and hopefully all of their questions answered, so they're so much more prepared and ready and know what to expect when they come in for their surgery.
It's a total lifestyle change. When I went to the meetings, I knew that if I made this decision that it would change my life. When I came in here for my first visit, I was 297, and in the year I've lost about 123 pounds. With my kids, with my husband, I've done so many things this summer that I've never done before. I've told my husband, we laughed because we went to every amusement park and I rode every ride. So he was sick to the stomach, but he still rode with me because I was so excited I could fit on the roller coasters. I always wanted to go kayaking, but the weight limit on the kayak was 250 or less. So I told him I want to get kayaks when I get the thing, and we did. We bought all of us each a kayak, and we go all the time, and I love it so much. I just can't say enough. I am so grateful for the surgery, because I wouldn't be sitting here, and I definitely wouldn't be on video doing this at 300 pounds.
Once it's determined that you are going to follow a medical treatment for your weight loss, you will be meeting with a medical provider at a determined time. Welcome to the Weight Loss Center. So my major role is that initial consultation where we determine the best treatment course for them. And then my job is to help motivate patients to meet their health goals.
Once you've met with Dr. Kiter, you are going to have lab work completed and also have an EKG done, again, to determine if you're safe to pursue that program. Once you've been cleared to pursue that program, you'll have a meeting with myself to discuss what to expect with the clinic and classes. At your class, you have a weigh-in each week to help to keep you accountable. We do also check your blood pressure. We review any changes to your medical history that may have happened within that week. And then we have a 20 to 30 minute class session. We do focus on nutrition related topics, also behavioral related topics. Why do we eat the things we eat? Why do we have cravings?
A realistic goal for patients is 5 to 10% weight loss reduction over 4 to 6 months. All of you struggle with weight-related issues, and my goal is not just to reduce the number on the scale, but also to help you get healthier. How do we improve the quality of your life? How do I motivate you to move forward and to make better choices?
The Weight Loss Center really has the resources to be the complete package for somebody that's really committed. I was up almost close to 270. Yeah, I'd been gradually gaining weight over the years like we all do, and I actually was skiing one day and fell in some deep snow, and it was kind of tough to get out, and I said, if I'm going to keep skiing, I'm going to have to lose weight. You know, once I had made up my mind I was doing it and committed, I sat down with her and we mapped out a plan and, you know, talked about what my options were for food.
With our clinic and class program, our patients also have the opportunity to use meal replacements. You don't have to use meal replacements if you're a part of that program. We have a couple of different options. We have patients that want to replace all of their grocery food with meal replacements. So they would use 3 meal replacements a day and 2 protein snack bars per day. And that is a program where we have you come in to see our medical provider monthly, have lab work done monthly to make sure that you continue to lose weight safely during that process.
I knew this was the only way I was going to do it. I was not going to do surgery. Exercise would be a part of it, but that the biggest thing would probably be food and be caloric, you know, restrictions and watching what I was going to eat. Once I started losing weight, I really started feeling better and having a lot more energy. I was close to 270, and now I'm about 188. My biggest regret, I didn't do it 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago.
We view weight here as a medical disease and not as a personal failure. When you see your family doctor and are diagnosed with a medical condition like high blood pressure, if you go back to that physician and your blood pressure isn't optimally controlled, they may change your treatment. And I want you to try to look at your weight the same way, that if we're not reaching goals, it's okay to change treatment. And maybe you start out on a medical path and you change your mind and decide that surgery is a better approach. That's okay.
We've had patients in our medical management program that have lost the same amount of weight as individuals that have pursued surgery. And they continue to meet with us even though they're at their goal, because we recognize that obesity is something that requires treatment long term, and we're developing those relationships with our patients so that they feel comfortable coming back to us.
Call your insurance provider. Tell them that you're interested in weight loss and you need some help. And ask them, do I have coverage? And if so, what are the requirements if you're interested in medical weight loss? What might be the requirements if I'm interested in surgical weight loss? You'll need to know your body mass index, your BMI. Insurance companies are going to require a body mass index greater than 40 if you're interested in surgical weight loss. They'll consider a BMI greater than 35 with 2 or more comorbid conditions to consider approving you for surgical weight loss option.
The
The support groups are really great. You meet with a nutritionist and she helps you, and you know, I always dealt with Jess and she was always really great, and just always being there if you need help to call and they're answer any questions or help you along the way.
This is a big decision to make, and we're here to guide you in that process and give you the support you need to be successful. We also have an exercise physiologist that talks once a month for other exercise-related topics to help us start to get moving.
After you start your evaluation and you see one of the physicians, I will then meet with you. Exercise is usually not most people's favorite thing to do, and so what I try to do is create a program with them. So it's not me telling them, you have to do this, you have to do that. It's me working with you, trying to help you figure out something that you would enjoy doing, but that would benefit your overall health. Sometimes you're gonna start with just a simple walk. Or it can be you at a fitness center if you enjoy going to fitness classes or working on machines. I can help you progress with a program that you feel comfortable with that's actually going to help you get success. I see a lot of people that have gone through the program, and I see the people that are successful with the program are those individuals that not only focused on their intake but also focused on their exercise and health and well-being.
I was 360 pounds. Diabetes was out of control. I knew that I have a serious risk of dying at an early age. The Roux-en-Y gastric bypass was the best option for me. I lost approximately 160. I no longer am on any insulin. I was on a CPAP to sleep in the evening to breathe. I was discontinued off of CPAP. I went down 10 pant sizes. It's not a once and done fix. It is something that you have to constantly keep track of. You have to keep track of what you're eating. You have to keep track of your activity. I would park as close to the building as I could, and by the time I got into the elevator, not even walking upstairs, I would be literally gasping for breath. I park at the very end of the parking lots now, like they say you should, purposely to get extra steps in, and it's amazing not only that you can do it, but you feel good in doing it.
Everybody's different, and my goal is to help them live their potential through fitness and well-being. Our bodies are meant to move, and for me to help them figure out what that looks like for them, that's why I do what I do.
We offer our cooking classes once a month, and we have one topic each month that we offer you. They could range from how to include more fruits and vegetables in your diet. They could range from how do I eat safely after bariatric surgery, or even how do I make this recipe healthier by using alternative ingredients.
Our cooking classes are open to our patients, of course, and our cooking classes are also open to those who aren't patients here. So whether it's something that you feel might help you after surgery to learn how to cook, or if you're not part of our surgical program, you're part of our weight management program, non-surgical program, really the purpose is learning how to cook healthy, but have it be fun and delicious food as well.
We offer you about 45 minutes of cooking instruction. You get to taste all of the recipes that are prepared, and you also get to take those recipes home with you.
I've always been a real foodie, so I love being creative in the kitchen, and it's amazing to be able to create something that's really delicious, but it's really, really healthy.
I want to congratulate you for starting this, because this could be the start of a new life, a new beginning, a healthier life.
It's never about failing. It's never about what you did wrong. We're here to help with those barriers, and we're here to help you move forward.
A lot of our patients have said that the big step is calling us. Once they have called and we get you through the door, you realize the services are here, the support is here, the right people are here to help motivate and inspire and get you healthy again.
I personally perform a lot of different types of surgery. However, for me, bariatric surgery is by far the most rewarding, because it allows me to get to the root of the problem. It allows me to take patients with very severe disease process and actually cure their illness. Very rare can a surgeon say that.
It gives us a satisfaction to see someone go from being, 380 pounds to 150 or 200 pounds and doing well and changing all their lifestyles, getting back into the environment and back into doing activities, eating different, and it's great to see them.
We're giving you the tools to hopefully make better choices with your diet, with your exercise, so that you are able to take control of your life rather than your weight taking control of your life. It's so gratifying when patients are able to no longer just be observing life, but are now a participant in life again.
If you're having issues with your weight and your health, you owe it to yourself to give yourself a chance and take a step. You have nothing to lose.
The Weight Loss Center at PinnacleHealth is amazing, and it saved my life. It literally saved my life and gave me my life back.